What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so I hope everybody had a great Wednesday. I just needed to take a little time off on this YouTube thing. Hadn't taken a day off since I think when I was sick. That was early January, I think. So ever since then I've been on here every day. And I enjoy being on here every day, but I just need to take a day off. But now, back to the grind. And there's a lot of stuff coming out today because I always try to make up for the day that I'm off. So yeah, it's a lot of content for you all today. So I just want to do an update on this shooting that happened in my neck of the woods Tuesday in Richmond, Virginia, where two people lost their lives. Two people were deleted because of this shooting. 18-year-old kid, 18-year-old graduate, Sean Jackson, 36-year-old stepfather, Renzo Smith, lost their lives in the shooting after a high school commencement ceremony in Richmond, Virginia, which was Tuesday evening. 5 others were injured. The suspect, 19-year-old Amari Pollard, was arraigned Tuesday morning on 2 counts of second-degree murder and is being held without bail. And apparently, Pollard had an ongoing dispute with Jackson. Now, I've heard what allegedly happened that triggered this. I don't want to report it as fact because I don't know if it's fact. But apparently something happened before that allegedly was committed by Jackson, which led to this response by Pollard. Now, like I said, I don't want to say anything that is not true, or I don't want to say something that shouldn't be out there for public consumption yet. So I'm just not going to say anything, but you can do your own personal research and make your own judgments. But 2 people were deleted, a father and son. I think the 9-year-old younger sister of Jackson was hit by a car, but she will be okay. And there were other people who were injured from the melee as far as being slightly trampled over. I think some people have had to deal with issues with anxiety. And, at the end of the day, man, this is like the 250th almost mass shooting in the United States just this year. And, at the end of the day, man, we're just in a culture where people don't value lives. People are for lack of a better term, man, people just are mentally unwell. There's something wrong with our culture. It's a sick culture. It's an increasingly godless culture. I am by no means what you would call a religious person, because at the same time, millions of lives in this world historically, hundreds of millions of lives, have been lost in the name of religion. So I'm not one to advocate that religion solves all problems either. But there's always something. We're going to always find something in our own pitiful self-righteousness to convince ourselves that we are right, others are wrong, and we have to take some type of vengeance upon others. Some situations are somewhat, if not understandable, sympathetic, but at the same time, in a lawful society, we cannot act in this manner. And there are some times when, hey man, you can understand a person doing something. I can only imagine if someone lost a child, in a just a horrific manner by an animal. I cannot And we'll never judge a person who goes vigilante and does something to that person. I can't judge that person on that. But to do what this person did, which is to take a weapon and basically go full goddamn 1920 Chicago gangster in public, you don't get any cool points for that, and you don't get any sympathy points for that. You know, it could have been much worse. It could have been much worse than what happened. And at the end of the day, I don't know, man. The cycle of violence is just out of control, man. It's out of control. And I have to always go back to my main theme, which is our culture is sick. I can't help but attach this stuff to hip-hop culture. It pretty much just it ingrains in us a self-loathing and a worthlessness. And that's why we continue to see these types of things in our society, man, and in our communities, really. And I hate it. I hate it so much, man. Because you just want to have these guys just get right and see what they're doing. Like, you're doing the jobs of the people who used to have to do these things themselves. They used to terrorize our communities themselves to keep us as a fearful people, to keep us in line, to keep us in check. But now they got people who look like us to do the job for them, and they're sitting back laughing. You know, they're sitting back laughing at what we've become, man. So anyway, man, just want to do an update on this situation, man. I'm sorry for the people that lost a young, upcoming life. The father was still a very young man, not even in his 40s yet. Lost his life. All out of fucking pettiness. And when you think about it, the 19-year-old is going to lose his life. He may still be here, but he's going to lose his life. What he did, he's not going to see the light of day anytime soon. And he's going to slowly regret what he did. And as he grows older, he's going to see who his real friends are. And, you know, I don't want to talk about this no more, man. It's the last time talking about this subject, man. Tell me what you guys think.